My name is Wolf, and these are the 5 basic elements of Miyamoto's Musashi Book of 5 Rings. You have Earth, Water, Fire, Wind, Void. Now, these are basically the stages you go through for mastery. That's just pretty much it. It doesn't just matter whether it's martial arts, it's for everything as a whole. Earth is the very basic, bare minimum building blocks of what you need to build and develop whatever skill or craft you want to learn. If you want to be a doctor, you have to study medicine and human anatomy. If you want to be a mechanic, you got to understand tools and car parts or the mechanical parts to what you want to learn about. If you want to be a lawyer, you got to study law, a little bit of history, and a little bit of showmanship, I guess. And if martial arts or health and physical fitness, you have to study anatomy and, exercise diets, and just physical fitness. Now, water is when you become fluent in that category, where if someone were to ask you, say they're overweight or they have muscle soreness or stiffness, or if they need, or someone comes to the doctor and we ask them what this medication does, what's this internal organ do, that's when you're fluid, you know everything that you see. You hand a tool to a mechanic, he knows what the tool is. If it's in physical fitness, you can do all your techniques fluently. There's no difficulty doing push-ups. There's no difficulty running. You can do all your punches and kicks effortlessly. You can perform the physical activity, physical, mental, and spiritual difficulty and activity without any difficulty, just fluently in one continuous motion. No effort, no stumbling like what I'm doing right now. Speaking is one of my weaknesses. The next one is fire, and that is competition. In martial arts, it's when you're fighting against somebody. In the doctor's world, it's when you're sick and you got to find out what's this person's cold or flu. In mechanics, it's a broken car part. In law, it's your first legal case. Now, the first few times, if you have a good instructor, you should have supervision when you're performing your tactic. That's what sparring is for. Now, wind is everything that exists outside of your craft. Like if you're in for architecture and you decide to become a plumber, wind would be knowing about electronics. If you're a mechanic, you'd know about cars, parts that have nothing to do with the car that you learn to practice on. You'd learn about electric cars, you learn about Tesla and Ford, even if you are like a Mercedes dealership. This is everything that's still related to your category, but outside of your category. And void is basically whatever skill you have, its place in the universe. As a lawyer, what is your place within what you can do and what you are able to do in your community? Same thing with a doctor and everything else. Void is what is your place in the universe. So the basics you need to do in order for you to master anything, how fluid you become at doing the basics, your ability to compete with your basics against the problem, everything that's related to your basics that's not directly involved. So like in martial arts, it'd be like improvised weapons. In legal litigation, it would be architecture or different branches of law. It might be a little bit of philosophy, physics, a little bit of anatomy. A doctor pretty much helps with law cases, even if though there are two completely separate professions. It's everything that's related to yours that's not within your field. And void is your place in the universe.